Hello everyone, this is Jovial Developer here. I'm here with a video with a computer that I used to have, and this computer doesn't work no more, but I'll show it off to you because I'm going to take it in today to get it disposed of because it has Mercury or whatever in it. Laptops used to have Mercury in them, and also there's some parts that need properly disposed of. So what I'll do is I'll tell you the specs, and I'll tell you how it impacted my life a little bit, and then I'll move on to the next laptop. This will be I even have the boxes for all of these computers. So this is what will make this series really interesting. Okay, so hold on a minute. Okay, so I'm back. So this right here is the box of where my first laptop came in. It's a Compaq brand. It's the Compaq Presario C714nr, and they made these in 2008, and I got a hold of one in 2009 as a used model, and I got it for about $600, and then I put some RAM in it. But this has 1 gigabyte of RAM, 120 gigabyte hard drive, a Pentium processor, but it's a dual core processor. It has a 15-inch widescreen display, and it had Windows Vista. Okay, so let's take it out of the box. Put the box down. I'm trying to do this with one hand. So here's the first. Here it is right here. Now I promise you I'll try to turn it on and it won't work. So here's the power cord for it. And this is the battery pack for it. So I told you I'm taking it to the shop, so I'm taking this battery pack out of it because this needs to be disposed of properly itself. I think some of these can even be recycled or something. And I took the hard drive out of it too. But see, I'll push the power button here. It doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is it was having fan troubles. And I tried to pull the fan out and clear the dust from under it. And what I did is I pulled some of these wires out from out of place. So if I learned any bit of soldering, I could have probably fixed it myself, but see, there's something else that came loose. There's the fan right there with the dust cleaned out of it, but won't be used. Okay, so what I'll show you also, once I get this in, okay. What I'll show you also is some other specs for it. This had a Wi-Fi button to turn on and off. This was actually off an HD display. And, well, it was FHD, full HD. And what I did on it is I listened to music while I was, using Legos and stuff. I was still 16, so I thought it was fun to play Legos and stuff. So that this light so you could see this better. Okay, so here's 2 USBs, a DVD slide, and then there's one of the first Kensington lock holes on there. So that's the one side. As you can see up here, there's a little hole right there for a microphone. But this model did not have a webcam. But you can see right there that this was the Presario C700 series. Down here is a jack for headphones and a microphone as well. Let me turn it to the side here. Okay, so there's the power cord. There's the fan. This right here, you've got your phone jack. And here's your Ethernet port right there. It's your VGA port. I kind of forget what this port's called, but I know that some of them you could use an old mouse with this port, and then there's another USB. So this had a little more features than you thought. And what's also kind of interesting is, give me a second, I'll take this other cover off. There's a hole right there. I'm not exactly sure what that's used for, but it's not for a SD. So we'll get back to figuring out what that is maybe, but not with this computer, because this one is broken. So back here is where the battery slot would go in. Oh, I'm putting this in backwards. Okay. It goes in, well, it goes in like that. And then you use this slide right there. And this would come out. Yep. And this laptop I took with me to college as well. And I did some Matlab on this a little bit when it was still working, which was kind of cool. Because I was studying mechanical engineering at the time, but that's when I knew that that field wasn't for me. A little bit too much math. So let me see if I can get into it more, and then I'll come back to it. Hold on. So I'll hold this light right here. So this is what was inside it. Some of these parts may still be able to be reused or whatever. But this right here is where I took the hard drive out. It was fun watching movies on it too, because that's one of the things I did to pass the time. It was also fun to try to go like next to the window and try to get the Wi-Fi to get it working. You know, I'd get like half a bar and be really excited, like, oh, I got half a bar of internet. This is awesome. You know. Yeah, so there's a processor right there. Well, so yeah, I'm taking this to be disposed of because it's beyond repair, I think, since it's been so long to fix it. And even if it was fixed, Windows Vista wouldn't be very fun. And this processor is weak compared to today's standards. Pentium processor. So this is really just more of a send-off video for me. The next video I'm going to go over for a machine that I have is the Chromebook. So I'll give you more information about that. This, just to show you it's the right power cord. If you guys still have this power cord here, this is for Presario C714nr. So remember that so you can get the right charger model if you still need a charger for this model. I was just thinking about that. And also be careful with this. I also forgot to say that in my experience that this charger would get really hot. So even to the point that it would start to like smell like that wire burning smell. So be careful of that. And also, as I said before, these old laptops have materials in them that are kind of harmful for the environment, or you know, they can be recycled to some degree. And so you'll want to take any computer you have, mostly your old ones, to a computer shop so they can dispose of it. So this logo, let's turn this around. Compaq logo. Compaq used to be owned by HP. It was its own thing for a little while. Compaq actually made some neat stuff. Hey guys, so this is another thing that I forgot to say about this model. So Windows Vista at the time I thought was pretty cool to use, but the loading times were kind of awful, and but I thought it was really visually appealing. It took a lot of space, but I also liked the sound effects and stuff during during working all the different programs and stuff on it too. But what I did do is I wrote lots of papers for college, and I forgot to mention that this lasted me from 2009 to late 2012, and it served me well. Bye bye, old friend. Please like and subscribe to Jovial Developer. Be sure to stick around for more videos. Alright, this is Jovial Developer.